everyone. So with today's tutorial we're going to be doing a bronze and berry look, and we're going to be mostly using Colourpop products. So I'm starting off as usual, putting tape on my face and then using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion as my eyeshadow primer today. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk to lighten my eyelids. As you can see, I have some hyperpigmentation on them, so this is just going to make the colors pop more on my eyelids. And then we're going to go into the Modern Mattes palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to take a pink and brown shade together to make this neutral kind of plum shade on my crease area and a little bit above my crease, and I'm just going to blend that out. And then I'm going to go in with a darker tone purple shade, and this is just to intensify my crease just a little bit before we add our lid color. And then as my lid base today, I'm going to be using this Elf Baked eyeshadow in the color Bark. It's going to work really well with the eyeshadow color that we're going to use for our lid from Colourpop. So next I'm going to be taking this Colourpop eyeshadow in Sensual Perk, and I'm just going to be placing that into my crease. And as you can see, I'm going in circular motions and then just a little bit of windshield wiper motions. And having a dense crease brush with this type of eyeshadow really helps pack on the product there. So next we're going to go into our lid color, and this is the Colourpop eyeshadow in Nillionaire. As you guys can see, it's such a pretty shimmery bronze color. And yeah, that's Susan in the background, my friend. She came over, so she's going to be in the back of the video a little bit. So we're just going to place that on our eyelids using our fingers, and then I'm just taking a very small detail brush to just clean up the edges. So blending out again my crease color with that. I'm using the same brush that we used with Sensual Perk. And now I'm going to line my eyes using the Colourpop gel liner, and this is their black color in the color Swerve. That was my first time using that liner, and I like the application of it. So after adding some lashes to the look, I'm going to be priming my face using the Benefit Porefessional face primer. And this is one of my favorite face primers to use, and I'm just going to be blending that out into the skin. A little bit goes a long way. And then I'm going to be using this technique that I've been using recently to kind of help with hyperpigmentation on my face. I basically use a skin tone concealer in all the areas that I have that are a little bit darker on my skin, like under my eyes and around my mouth. And it just helps my foundation look so much more flawless. So you just use basically any skin tone type concealer, and I'm using the LA Girl concealer in Toast, which gives pretty good coverage. And I'm blending that out using my damp and clean beauty blender. And as you guys can see, just the world of difference that already makes. For foundation today, we're using the MAC Match Master foundation in 8.0. And this actually, I never got matched for this foundation. It was my mom's, and she thought it was too deep for her skin tone, so she gave it to me. So it is a little bit red on my skin tone, but once I blend it out and it oxidizes a bit, it looks really well as the finished product. But I really love the coverage that this gives. It's definitely a going out foundation. And now I'm going to conceal and highlight. I'm using my Maybelline concealer, the Fit Me concealer in the color 30 Cafe. And I'm just highlighting under my eyes and under my chin and on my nose and on my forehead. And I'm blending that out with the same beauty blender. You guys already know how much I love this concealer. Now I'm going into my loose black opal finishing powder in the color medium to set all the places that I concealed. I like to look up when using this powder, and I'm just pressing the powder into my skin because you guys know that I do not like to bake. I have dry skin, normal to dry skin mostly. I do get oily in my T-zone when I wear makeup, but because of that, I do not like to bake really because it just gives me a dry cast looking appearance. So I'm just going to brush off all the excess product using a fluffy face brush, and then the remaining product that's on my sponge I'm just going to place around my smile lines. Now we're going to be using the Tarteist Tarte contour palette from Makeup Shayla, and I'm going to use the deepest contour powder, which you guys can see is really pigmented, to contour my face today. And yes, it's going to look a little heavy, a little bit much, but we're going to fix it up before the end of the video. As you guys can see, it's really pigmented, so deeper skin tones that are deeper than me can definitely get away using this powder. A little bit goes a long way, but I was going out for a night out after this, so you know, a little bit extra contour never hurt nobody. So now I'm just going to reverse contour a little bit with the highlight shade that's in the contour palette. And now I'm going to blend that out and blend out my contour using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark. And setting the rest of my face also. Now with that lighter brown shade in the contour palette and a smaller, more detailed brush, I'm going to contour my nose. And now onto my eyebrows. I'm just brushing them out, and then I'm using the Colourpop brow pencil in Bangin Brunette. Now I'm just placing a little bit more of the color that we used in our crease central perk under my eyes, and then I'm just going to place some mascara on my bottom lashes, and this is the Lorac Pro mascara. For blush, we're using the e.l.f. blush quad in dark, and I'm using this berry tone blush as my blush color today. And then I'm using the Colourpop Kaepop Rooch collection highlighter Glow Up, and it's such a beautiful bronze tone highlighter. I'm just using my fingers to place it on my cheeks and on my temple areas, and then I'm going over that with this center shade highlight that's in the Makeup Shayla palette. This is one of the most beautiful highlighters I've ever used. I love that shade. It looks so great on my skin tone, and it's beautiful as an inner corner highlight, which I'm using right now, and as a brow bone highlight. It's like, it's subtle but pops at the same time, if you get what I'm saying. And now I'm just finishing up the look. I'm lining my waterline using this Colourpop gel liner in the color Get Paid. And now for my lips, I'm lining my lips with the Colourpop Kaepop collection liner in Rooch. And then for the center of my lips, the lipstick I'm using is a Maybelline lipstick, and it's in the color Matte Beauty number 69. And then I'm going to top that off with the Kaepop gloss in Lychee Me. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this look.